There is an incredible difference in the ways in which Night and Fog and Black Rain operate in pursuit of representing the ineffable. Night and Fog, a film documenting the horrors of the concentration camps, is constructed almost like an essay. It seems very cold. There is no emotive qualities in the presentation of information about the camps. The monotonous, emotionless narration is backed with absolutely gruesome images of the thousands of corpses being scooped up, pushed along, and dumped into mass graves. Images of seemingly infinite amounts of hair and shoes and other unspeakably intimate belongings piled up for the greed of Nazi Germany. This technique really did serve to move the audience in a way that I have not experienced with other documentaries of similar subjects. The film did not capitalize or draw upon the suffering of those who were victim to this grotesque page in history, but it instead left plenty of space between narration for the viewer to reflect on what incredible suffering and loss must have happened here. I created a space in which the viewer really needed to engage with this intangible event and make something meaningful out of it for themselves. Black Rain, on the other hand, a film whose subject was the Japanese people who suffered from the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, was less of a documentary and more of an intimate, experiential narrative. Black Rain concentrated on the consequences for individuals who had been touched by the Black Rain after the bombing. It focused primarily on the character of a young woman who had been rained upon, and throughout the remainder of the film struggled to be married and be treated as anything more than untouchable. This film actually served as a criticism of Japanese culture for their response to the attack, and was constructed almost in anger of the way that the Japanese people accepted the attack and then allowed those affected to be dehumanized. But it also stood to provide context for the incredible suffering that these people endured. Both of these techniques for relaying unspeakably devastating events were exceptionally effective in providing a format for viewers to come to terms with and make meaning out of these ineffable moments.